Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm. It's Brad with Batchelder Family Farms, and today is a day I have been waiting for, very excited about since I left teaching. This is my third year not teaching. I have missed it very much, and today I get to have a group out from the local high school to take them through all the animals. They're going to learn how to do chores, everything we do on the farm. Every morning and night, and they're gonna get to participate in all of it. I'm very excited. We've been working on it for a while, so follow along and see how these kids do.
What does Missy drive?
Owen, are you ready?
She drives an SUV.
You ready? You ready to show them the baby chicks? Like Becky said, you can just call me Brad. Today we're going to take you through, we have baby chicks, we have ducks, we have chickens, we have a pony, mini horse, big horse, you can see him over there in the pasture, 2 donkeys you can see in the pasture, we got some calves, we've got some buffalo, and pigs. So we're going to take you through everything and walk you through all the chores we do, and then next time you guys come out, instead of me doing and showing you everything, you guys are going to take care of all of it. Is that something sound like you guys can do? Yeah. Question?
What is the other name?
Okay, so we have 4 dogs here. This big white one is Annie. She's a Great Pyrenees. We have a little red and white one. He's an Australian cattle dog. He's in the store right now because he likes to bark. His name's Drex. And then we have 2 black dogs. One has a pink collar. Her name's Bella. And one has a purple collar, and her name's Luna. And then we have 6 cats. You'll probably just see 2. This one here is Snowy, and then there's an all black one right there, and she's Spooky. And they're mainly outdoor. Good question. Any other questions before we get started? Yes.
Do you have cats in here also?
Do we have cats? Yep, we have 6 cats. 3 of them are in the house, 3 of them are outside.
Yep. You get to help feed them today, or?
Yep, you're going to take care of all the animals today. The cats, the dogs, the baby chicks, the chickens, the ducks, pigs, all of it. We good with that? All right, anything else? You guys ready to get started?
Yes.
Yeah? You ready? All right. Stop. Yep. Okay, guys. So the first thing we have is our baby chicks. How many of you ever held a baby chick before? 1. So Owen, you want to come over here and show them how to hold a baby chick? No, you shy. Okay, so can you guys smell? Can you smell they stink a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we're going to clean out their pen. So every day we have to come in here and we have to clean out and give them more water. And we have to, you can tell, we have to refill their food. They have specific food that's just for baby chicks. So what I'm going to have you guys do one at a time is when you hold a baby chick, it's got to be really soft, okay? And you want to make sure your fingers are over their wings. Okay, so what we're going to do while we're cleaning out their pen is we're going to put them in this pet taxi. Oops, sorry. And then we're going to set them in the bottom of it and let them go. Okay, you ready? All right, you want to go first?
Are you going to drop them in there? No.
Okay, so put your hands on it just like that. Good, don't squeeze. Okay, and then put her down. Out. You good? You want to help me? Put her all the way in the bottom. And then you can let her go. Good job. Okay, who wants to go next?
I do.
Okay, come on. Remember, hands here. Good. Don't let her get her wings. That's when they start flapping.
Why the wings?
And then the other one there. You good? Okay. Set her down nice and soft in the bottom there. All the way down.
Oh, don't drop it, buddy. Don't.
Okay, come on.
Yep, that one's Bella. Okay, guys, that's a good spot. Now just flip it over. Yep, just like that. Keep going. Push it again. All right, now flip it back. Look at the bottom. Is it nice and clean? Or do we need to dump it again? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's pick it up and bring it back inside. Yep, exactly. We want to make it nice and comfy. We got to put a lot in there. So
You're going to have to grab, go like this.
There you go.
Yep. Grab hold. Let me loosen it up. No, but I'm going to loosen it up.
Good. We just got to get that whole thing covered. So to redo their water, you just got to take right there. That's good. Now take that red part Stop. You good there? So take that red part, sit it down. Go ahead and sit it down. Yep. All right. So all you're going to do this is just hold the bottom and twist. And then boom, it comes off. Now dump that red pan. Okay. Now let's go refill this part. So when you refill the water, yep, flip it upside down, fill it all the way to the top. Go ahead and see if you can twist it a little more. Twist the, twist that nozzle a little more.
That's right.
Yeah, you're good. Let it go all the way to the top, and I'll show you how to put it back on.
Okay.
Oh, keep going. Yep, either one is good. Okay, guys, so why do you think we put the food and the water on the bricks?
So they can stay steady.
So they can stay steady?
And they don't knock it down.
Yep, they don't knock it down. And then the other thing, you see all those pine shavings in there? When it's on the ground and they get moving around, then they knock all the pine shavings into the food and water, and then they can't eat and drink.
Like this.
Yep, and then dump it in this one right here. And if it spills a little bit, it's not a big deal. They will eat it. Okay, keep going until it's all the way to the top. Good job. Nobody?
What do you do if someone to say older? Do you just let them fly away?
When they get older, I'll show you whenever they get big enough. So when they're, like I said, they're only 2 weeks old. So when they're about 5 months old, we'll move them in with the big chickens.
Chickens, the ones that lay eggs?
Yeah, that's right. So what do you think? Do these guys smell a little better now?
They're clean. Like they just got a fresh bath.
Yep.
Have they ever talked to you?
Do they ever attack me? Nope. Sometimes we've had some roosters that have attacked. Come on, bud.
Not so scared.
It's not scary, but
Okay, so this is one. I won't have you guys come in here because you can see how nervous the ducks are. But we have 11 ducks. We've moved them in here so they can stay warmer in the winter. What is one thing you notice about the duck pen though?
The water.
It's a mess, right? So we have to do this almost every other day. Come in here and clean out. I have it on a tarp, so a lot of times I'll drag the tarp out, wash it off, pull it back in here. Taking care of the ducks is a mess. Our 5-year-old boy, Dean, loves the ducks. He's the biggest reason we still have ducks. I'm going to clean out the pen. I'm not going to have you guys clean out the pens. What I'll do is I'll have you like help me or help another adult feed them, and if there's any eggs, collect eggs. But the ducks is very quick, and this is the biggest pain. Watch out, buddy. So I just have to dump out the water. Yeah. This one's going to be a mess. Dump out the water.
you see why we wear boots?
Okay. Then the other thing I'll do before I put water in here is I'll take those pine shavings again and I'll put them back over. I usually do 2 or 3 layers of pine shavings before I wash it all out. So this will be the second layer of pine shavings. Watch out, bud. Let me get the pine shavings. Yeah. Nope.
Whoops.
Nope. You okay?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. The hose and turn off the hose, and we'll go over that here in just a minute on how to do that. But go ahead and shut it off, Claire, please. All right, we'll pull this hose back out. All right, Owen, are you ready? Okay, hey, go dump this. Go dump it in the pool there for the ducks. Go ahead. They're scared. Here, dump it in the feeder right here. Look. We hand you that other bag. Thank you. Oh, good job. Okay, here you go. You want to do one more? Here you go, buddy. I got it. Okay, come on. That's swimming, cleaning themselves off. They love the water.
It's the Aflac duck.
Yeah, looks like the Aflac duck. You're right.
They're millworms.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're drunk. Yeah. Okay, guys, so this is what's called a flake of hay. Okay, this is one flake. When you do a bale, there can be like 8 to 12 flakes in a bale. So one of the chores we do every morning and every night is we feed our pony, Elsa, and then our mini horse, Buck, and they each get a flake of hay every day. Okay, we have treats for them too, but I can't find them. I think my kids have fed them all the treats. So all you do, you want to do it? Just throw it in the pen. Very good. And then throw it a little bit further away so they don't have to eat right next to each other. So just like on the other side of them here. Yep. Perfect. Good job. And then they'll just eat it. When it gets colder in the winter, our horse and our donkeys will get hay every day like this too, but right now it's just these two. And then the other thing we have, I'm going to have you guys take turns, is our chickens. And we like to give them mealworms. So if you just take a handful of these mealworms and throw them.
There they go.
They go chasing after.
Anybody know how to call a chicken?
No.
Chick, chick, chick. Here they come. All right. So if you guys want to take a handful and throw it and then pass the bag to somebody else.
I'm not supposed that.
Hey, anybody need me to open them for you? There's not enough room, but part of doing the chickens is getting eggs in the morning and then feeding them. I just fed them yesterday, so it should be full. But okay, so we have all these nest boxes where they will lay eggs, and you just have to look through them to see if there's any eggs. So we've only got a few eggs this morning. Owen's got a couple, and then we've got these right here. And then the last thing in here is feeding the chickens. So the food is in this bin here and with the can. And then the feeder is over here, but right now it's full, but you just want to make sure the feeder is full every day. Buffalo or bison. When Europeans first came over here, they called them buffalo. That's the name that stuck for a long time. They're actually a different species.
No,
They're really
you
the
stepped
American
right in front
bison.
of me.
It's actually the national mammal of the United States. So we've got some of our animals here. We've got 18 more we're bringing in pretty soon. But right now, I'm not going to bring everybody up to the fence because they do get nervous. So, like cows, there's breeds of cows that have been domesticated for almost 10,000 years. Okay, bison have been domesticated for about 100 years. Anybody know what I mean by domesticated?
Abused.
No? So that means where you have them in pens, they're around people every day, and people are handling them. So only 100 years, and there's cattle that have been domesticated for 10,000 years. So bison have a long way to go before you can treat them like cattle. So you've always got to treat them like they're a dangerous animal because they still have all their natural instincts. So this guy right here, this is our bull. His name is Chief. Chief is just over 2 years old now. He's about not even half grown yet.
You don't want to.
So he'll double in size over the next 7 years.
Listen.
And then this is Phyllis. She is our boss cow. She really runs the herd. These two will always eat out of your hand. And then the other ones behind them, I'll introduce you guys to them as we go along. But they won't let any of the other 5 get up here close to us. So what I have to do is I'll feed these guys a little bit in the feeder here. Miss Shrum, where you at? You want to help me? So like I'll have Miss Shrum here keep these guys occupied, and she can feed them out of her hand. And then I'll throw, these are alfalfa squares, to the other ones, and then that way they can eat.
I heard you never want to pet a buffalo.
Well, so any animal, you always have to be careful because animals are all animals. So like if you're petting one of these animals, you don't want to get to where your hand's like on top of them and it could hurt your arm. And you never want to get your hand too far in the fence. Yeah. Question?
No.
No?
He was just blocking something.
Okay. So if you guys want, anybody wants to feed them? So we have two. These are miniature Highland crosses. The black one is a bull. He's a boy. His name is Darth Vader. Okay. Yep. And then this is a female, and she's pregnant. She should have a baby here in the next few months, and her name is Doris. So when you guys feed them, and if you don't want to feed them, you don't have to. Just put it in their mouth, and then they'll just take it right from you. Okay?
Tie your sweatshirt around your waist.
So,
Tie it
all
around
right.
your waist like this.
So it's not like a horse, guys. They don't have top teeth, so if they were to bite you, they're not biting down like a horse would. So you can just put it in there, and these squares take a little bit longer, and they'll take it from you. So if you want to feed them, it takes them a minute to eat them, but just be patient with them. Anybody else? Anybody else want to feed them?
You gotta
Wanna
wait.
feed 'em?
No.
You gotta wait, Aiden.
Anybody else?
What is supposed to
I was gonna say I'll feed them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's normal.
Okay, guys, so we usually keep these guys together a lot. In the winter, we'll bring Tricky into a pen in the stall over here by the pigs. We're working on the fence there, so when that all gets done, and then we'll put the donkeys right next to him. But that we're still a good 5 or 6 weeks away from that. But these guys, they will, if you don't feed them properly, they will bite your hand. So anybody know how to properly feed a donkey or a horse? Anybody? You want to show them?
I can, yeah.
See, everything is flat and lets it take it out of her hands. Now they have a little hard time eating these. I couldn't find our treats. So on some of these bigger ones, and if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to.
Nope.
The smaller ones are a lot easier for them to get. Yeah.
Don't bend your fingers up.
So feed one.
How old is he?
Tricky is 15. 15.
Bend over. Come down to his level.
Yes, he is.
And if you guys want somebody to help you,
Don't curl your fingers. You want them flat.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Don't be afraid. You gotta come down to his level.
Okay guys, this is a quick one. This is just where we feed the dogs, and it's super easy. Just take this big pan, scoop it, and then they have food. We do that twice a day. And then the other thing we have are some dog treats, and each dog gets a treat when they're around. Come here, Annie.
He's a dog. That's our side.
Annie, come here. Oh, there's Luna.
Did you want me to record this part?
Claire's got it. So that's really it. And then as we leave, I'll show you how to feed the cats. It's really easy as well. And then the other thing we'll do whenever you guys are back is we will fill up their water too.
Is that another
So cats and dogs are pretty quick, but whenever you do the cats and dogs, they love to be pet and to be loved on. So that'll be the big part of that job whenever you come back. So feeding the cats here is just taking a scoop or two and putting it in the bowl and just filling it up. And then just like with the dogs, they are going to want, when they're around, they're going to want lots of loving. So stand here and pet the cat. You mainly see the yellow one, Snowy, and the black one, Spooky. Okay guys, so the last one we're going to kind of do here today is the pigs. We've got 2 pigs.
Tyrone.
This big one, his name is Spike. My daughter Reese, who is 7 now, wanted him for her 4th birthday, so I guess he's 3. And then Brick. You're supposed to stay out of that, dude. My oldest, who's 9, Sawyer, she wanted him when she was 5. So there's a place right down the road. It's called KC Pig Rescue Network. They actually adopted the pigs like they were dogs. So these pumpkins, we got a couple pumpkins. Okay, I want you to throw that pumpkin up as high and as far as you can. Oh, good start. Okay, so what they love pumpkins.
Smashing pumpkins.
I love smashing pumpkins.
And they will eat those pumpkins till they're all gone. Pumpkins are great for them. It's a natural dewormer, so it keeps them really healthy. Got a lot of nutrients for them. And we have people bring out pumpkins all the time to us to feed right after the Halloween here and in the fall. So if you guys want to go ahead and throw them too.
Okay. All right then.
Looks like you did.
I did what?
You brought a pumpkin.
Oh, I didn't bring. I brought mine.
And the cows love them too.
Look. Look. A ladybug.
So they'll get them too. So then the last thing
That's
with
my
feeding
mom.
the pigs.
That's your mom?
With the pigs, we feed them once a day, and they each get one of these cans. I know these big old pigs, and this is all they eat. Brick is quite overweight. He gets a little more than he should. But what we do is we feed them in one spot, and then we feed the other one in a different spot, because otherwise, well, they don't really fight. Brick wins the fight.
Brick wants to
So
eat it.
anytime Spike is eating, Brick comes over and runs him off. So that's it. That's it with the pigs. The other thing you'll notice is we have a mud pit right there for the pigs. And then what do you notice in the pen? You see those red lights again?
Yes.
Why did we put those in with the baby chicks?
So it can warm up.
Keep them warm. So pigs can't control their body temperature. So in the summer, they can't cool off. That's why they lay in the mud. And then in the winter, they can't get warm. That's why we put a lot of hay in there, and then we put the heat lamps to keep them warm. So they have to have help controlling their body temperature. But they're actually very clean animals.
Regular pigs, or are they like potbelly?
These are potbelly pigs. And he's mixed with something else, but who knows?
Your batch is over there, baby.
Yeah, they are very friendly. I didn't want to bring everybody in here, but next time, you know, the 2 or 3 of you will come in. You guys will come into the pens and be able to feed them. So, any questions? Well, thanks for following along today. Like I said, that was a day I've been waiting for a long time. Not being in school for going on 3 years now, really missed getting to hang out with students and the staff I got to work with. So that was a lot of fun. We'll keep doing that, showing videos. That was kind of all of our chores we had that we do once or twice a day. So these kids are going to get to come out once or twice a month, start doing the chores and getting hands-on with the animals. When they get here, they'll be able to be in smaller groups, so they'll go into the pig pen and in with the ponies and the pony and the mini horse and things like that. So I think they'll really enjoy that. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Give us that thumbs up and ring the notification bell so you get updated when we release new videos. Hope everyone stays well, and we'll see you back real soon.